Y92.
We are so excited for Suicide Squad. We haven't seen it yet. It's breaking box office records around the world, as you know. You have been everywhere around the world promoting this movie, so it's evident that you are excited about it yourself.
Yeah, it's a.
Why? Why is that?
You know, it's there's something about this comic book world that causes people to go crazy. You know, there is such massive energy. You know, people are coming dressed up as the characters, and it, you know, but everywhere in the world, there's like this really beautiful communal energy that gets created around these comic book movies. So I love being a part of it. It's really inspiring, and for me, I'm 47 years old, so it's also a connection back to the vein of what is going on, you know, for 18, 17-year-olds.
Yeah, I mean, in the movie, I've just seen the trailers, and you are barely recognizable. Like, it doesn't look like Will Smith. It's Deadshot. Like, you look so different. Like, not for once, but you just look so different.
I love making that transition. That's David Ayer, the director. Like, there's in Hollywood, there are unspoken rules, right? So lead actors don't have bald heads and don't have beards, right? Those are right. So David Ayer was like, "You're gonna have a bald head and a beard. We're breaking both of those."
I've never seen you with a bald head before.
I know.
You look so different. I can't believe it.
Well, there's all these bald men now with beards that you've just pioneered the way.
I know, right?
Lead actors in roles.
Exactly.
The competition's just been blown out of the water.
So how do you prepare for these kind of roles? Like, are you like, I kind of envision it as like a study mode, because I cram. I will be the last minute, and then I'll do an all-nighter and I'll submit it. What's your technique with how you learn your lines and how you get into your acting mode and all that kind of stuff?
Well, what's difficult about you know, playing a character and trying to find something like this is there's a part of it that's just magic, right? That you can't plan, you can't time. You know, you just keep going and keep going, and you trust that by doing your work, one day you'll feel it. And I've never played a bad guy like this character in the past, and I realized why. I don't get the mindset. You know, this is a guy who takes money to assassinate people. You know,
essentially,
yeah. You seem like you got your head around that pretty easily, though.
I could easily play a bad guy. Yeah, I'm a bad guy every day when I wake up. I'm just like, not again. You know? But
it was such a difficult mindset for me to understand. So it's a real exploration when you play those characters. You try to get into it. You try to understand. And what was the revelation for me with this character is, bad guys don't see themselves as the bad guy. To the bad guy, he's the hero. The bad guy is the hero of his story, and the good guy is the bad guy, right? And that was such a huge revelation for me as an actor, but then also as a person, even in world issues, that part of why people collide is you think the other person knows they're doing wrong.
That's right.
They don't. They think you're doing wrong.
It's just a big disagreement. Broadly across the world.
Yes,
We've solved the world issues here today.
No,
it's like read a book on the ego. You're like, okay, ego. Okay, this is what it is.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. For a moment there, when you said that a lot of it is just magic, I thought you were going to say that arguably the biggest superhero movie or a supervillain movie of the last decade, you just winged your role, just turned
I know,
up. And I was like, that is acting.
I just kind of, roll out of bed every morning and hope for the best.
We were chatting before this week on the show about something that your son said, that you couldn't go any further on.
Just so you know, as a parent, whenever I hear, you know, it was something your son said, I'm like, oh no.
Here we go.
Oh no. Oh, what did he say?
Red flags.
What did he say? Because Jaden says anything.
I know, great. I'm listening to his radio show. I'm like, this guy's great.
He says anything. I was like, oh no.
But he did say that.
Yeah. Where do you can't go anywhere from here? It's such a great role for you and such a fantastic movie. Yeah. What is the next step?
You know, he thought that Deadshot and the Suicide Squad was fantastic. You know, I looked at it. I liked it, but he went crazy. I was like, it's a good movie, But he lost it. So for me, I'm at a point in my career where I'm beyond worrying about box office or beyond worrying about awards or anything like that. Like for the first time in my career, I'm free.
That's awesome.
I
what
get
a lovely feeling.
I'm just gonna have fun. I'm gonna flow with the great river. I'm gonna take what comes next, and I'm gonna continue to learn and grow and experience. And I feel like more than ever in my life and in my career, I have something to offer, and I've sort of honed my gifts in a way that it'll be fun to see what happens over the next decade of my life and career.
What a great place to be in.
Yeah,
I want to be there.
Well, I think really, when you're interviewing Will Smith, that's pretty much the pinnacle for radio announcers. So I think we're in the same position.
Okay, right, you peaked.
We're ready to go on the Great River.
What else? Well, you just got to go on the Great River. It's like whatever's next, man.
We've got a dual cab kayak, so we'll just paddle behind
we
you.
actually have a vessel to go to the Great River. It's going to be great. We'll see you down there, actually. We'll be waving to you. It'll be fantastic.
So are you any music on the way? Are you thinking anything like that?
I've been recording for probably the last year. So I have I probably have 20 songs, and I like 4. So I'm trying to get my ratio up a little bit. So
does Jaden get to hear them?
Oh yeah. He keeps telling me, Dad, listen, stop. You're making records like the 1940s. Like, just put them out. Stop. You don't need an album. Put 3 songs out. Just put it out. And he's like, you don't have to, the record company isn't going to hold your release. You don't have a record company. YouTube's your record company.
You need to remember, you're Will Smith. It's going to be amazing.
It's good, I guess.
In saying that, you have done the music route for a long time, for decades, and the movie route as well. Sometimes don't you feel like saying, well, what do you know?
I know, exactly.
Exactly.
Listen, son.
It was funny with Willow. She performed at the Roots picnic.
Right. Yeah.
And it was in Philadelphia. So I was, West Philadelphia, born and raised.
Yeah. Of course.
Willow said, she said, "Oh, Dad, I'm performing in Philly, so I'm gonna have you come out at the end." And I said, "Oh, you're just gonna have me, come out at the end." She said, "Yeah, I think it would be great if you performed summertime." I was like, "Yeah, what you mean the number 1, platinum selling, Grammy award winning? That would be great, Willow.
Yes.
That really would."
It's like, let me bring you back down to it.
Yeah, and it's like, no, guys, I'm somebody. Yeah. Okay. To you, I'm just your dad. I'm just the dude that keeps the lights on. But I'm somebody in the world.
Oh, dear. Love it.
And modest as well. Yeah. The number 1 selling product. Willow?
Yeah, but you're just gonna come. You're just gonna walk into my bedroom and tell me I'm gonna perform at your show.
Do you know who I am?
I know, right?
Jada, tell him. Tell her.
It's been an absolute privilege. We're out of time.
Oh, thank you, man.
Will Smith, obviously starring as Deadshot in Suicide Squad, out around the world, breaking records everywhere. It's out here in the UAE. We cannot wait to see it.
We really
Again,
can't.
thank you so much.
Thank
It's been
you
a
very
privilege.
much.
Thank
Absolute
you.
pleasure. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Cool.
Dubai 92.